any guests who have come in the house, no, nobody ever. They might have said, okay, your game is not good, Umar. You got to buck up or this and that. You're not playing good. I mean, it's okay. And I would say Salman sir as a host, he can bash me left and right. That's his job. He will always do for my better. I mean, I can listen to abuses also from him because I have grown up seeing him. But anyone else is talking about that is not justified. Our friendship had grown inside the house, but I would say I would keep it as friendship only right till now. I wouldn't say I'm in a relationship or something because वैसा कुछ है नहीं. We're just friends. I would say. People have any racially abused me or on religion, on color. Never. I mean, I would say Bombay is I think is the only city in Mumbai in India. I would say where you can just walk freely in 3 in the morning. So it's so safe for everyone, for girls, whether it be boys. So I've never faced I'm from Jammu and Kashmir, so I've faced some difficulty in Mumbai.
Hi Umar, welcome to Pinkvilla. First of all, congratulations on your amazing journey in Bigg Boss. And let's address the elephant in the room. A lot of your fans and even people from the industry think that your eviction was unfair. So what do you have to say about that?
All I would say is that the eviction. I mean, when I got to know that the voting was on my side, then I was disappointed that why did they evict me? But then when I realized the amount of love I'm getting, the fans and the people who are supporting me, so that disappointment, I would just say, it went away, and I was happy and I was content that I came inside the house to make my name and tell people who I am as a person, and they have connected with me and they like me and love me. I think for me, I think that is the trophy and that is winning, I would say.
I see. That's good for you. When I was watching one of your clips from the Bigg Boss house, you said that, you kind of mentioned that you also wanted to come into this industry, but because you had responsibilities, you let your younger brother do the drill and you thought you would wait for it, right? So what were those responsibilities? Could you elaborate on that? And are you happy that your journey in the entertainment world began with Bigg Boss?
See, responsibilities has been. I was an ambitious guy. I mean, so I always wanted to be a doctor. But obviously, you grow up seeing Bollywood movies and Bollywood stars and the fandom they have and their aura. So you always try to envy them. I want to be like that, and somehow I would. So I wanted to be like that, and somehow I knew, okay, fine, you look good as well. So I mean, someday you should try. And but then my education started with MBBS. It's such a long course, 6 years, and then post graduation. So when I done with like almost my post graduation, so I was like, it's been 10 years now. I mean, I've been chasing this dream, and I am in between that. I would say I've fulfilled because one lifetime isn't enough for medicine. But I really wanted to do things which I have passion for. So that's why I moved to Mumbai. So that I'm gonna do my medical also, and somehow I want to do some modeling because Asim was already here, so he was there to guide me. But then somehow Asim went into the Bigg Boss, and the season was phenomenal, and he rose to fame. And somehow with that, people saw me as a brother supporting him, and they connected with me and they liked me, and that thing got into eyes of many people, even Colors and Bigg Boss, and they wanted me on the show. So I would say I was fortunate enough. And yes, I think just to start my career in this industry with Bigg Boss, it's such a big Asia's #1 reality show, and with a huge fan base and viewership. I mean, I would say it's a dream come true to start your career with this.
What kind of patience are you getting now after getting the fame?
No. We just came back after 100 days and just being myself and just trying to enjoy the free time. Right now, I'm not practicing. So we are not seeing any patience right now because that 100 days really affects your mind, and you come into reality. So it takes time to absorb the surroundings. So yeah.
Yeah, a lot of your fans are very curious about the bond that you share with Rashami Desai. So of course a lot of people are already shipping you guys together and making photos, collages, videos of you together. So I know that you have been in the house for just a few days, right? So it's very early to like basically name any relationship. But do you think such kind of media, halabaloo, puts pressure on that relationship as well? Because a normal girl and boy would meet, they would take things slow, there won't be any pressure from others. But now your fans are like, you better end up with this person.
Yeah. See, what happened was even after Big Boss, after 2 years back, after Big Boss 13, they started shipping us together only, like Umrush. Already since then, but we never used to talk. I mean, people used to be like, they would make videos already, but we never had a chat. We would, like, we met once and we used to chat on WhatsApp. Somehow in these 2 years, hardly we've had a conversation. I would say, or met. I met with Asim. So she came in Big Boss, and because I knew she had support. She was friends with Asim, and she supported Asim in that season. And तो एक ऐसा होता है ना कि a friend has come, right? Because I knew nobody and built relationship from the scratch in the show. So somehow when Rashmi came, it was like a friend from outside has come. You know, I already had guessed. Obviously, she's a friend because Asim के साथ she was friend and season किया था. So she was already a friend for me. तो हाँ वहाँ पे बातचीत हुई and our friendship had grown inside the house. But I would say I would keep it as friendship only right till now. I wouldn't say I'm in a relationship or something because वैसा कुछ है नहीं. We're just friends, I would say.
But do you have feelings for her? Like maybe are you attracted to her that way?
As a friend, I mean, see if you could see, I had feelings for I'm possessive about. I was possessive about Karan also. I was possessive about Rajiv. I would fight with people who would raise a finger on my friends. So I would say the same way I was possessive about Rashmi because when she was in the house, so it's like it's my duty to protect my people. So I would just say the feelings of friendship are there, strong friendship like I have with Rajiv and Karan. So, and that's gonna stay.
Okay. So who is that one person from the house that you would not like to meet, and one person that you thought that, I'm glad I came into this house and met this amazing person?
Yeah, I've made really good friends. I would say I've made good friends with Rajiv and Karan and obviously Rashmi as well. So I've really made good friends inside the house. See, I won't say any person that I don't want to meet. See, these three I wanna stay in touch with or I wanna grow my friendship with. The rest, even if they meet, there's gonna be like, hi, hello, what's up, man? The journey was nice. We'll discuss. So there's nobody, even for the sake Pratik, man, if he meets me outside, we're gonna have a chat. I mean, although we have fought like cats and dogs inside the house, me and Simba has fought like cats and dogs. But even if they meet me, I won't be like I'm not gonna ignore them. I'm gonna say hi and hope you're doing well and hope you have great success in your future. So I don't have any ill thoughts for anyone.
Um, in this whole journey, because now you're out of the house and you can see things more clearly, is there something that you regret doing or you thought that I shouldn't have done this?
I think see I am sometimes when I feel like keep fighting for others. It's a good thing because I care for my people. Because somehow I would get overboard with that, because but then I realized that that's my nature. I would just do for my people overboard. So I just feel कि थोड़ा वो एक थोड़ा सा कम होता कि I would just control and I would be like it's okay, relax a bit. People used to tell me fight yourself, play for yourself. People will play for themselves, right? You don't have to play for people or just think about yourself. तो वो थोड़ा ज्यादा होता बट वो है नहीं इतना बिकॉज आई एम ऑलवेज देयर फॉर माय पीपल. तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि बिकॉज ये जो फाइट में मैं बाहर हूँ, पहले दिन मैं करण के लिए लड़ रहा था, दूसरे दिन मैं रश्मि के लिए लड़ रहा था, और वो दोनों दिन में सो आई वाज लाइक कि आई नीड टू काम डाउन बट देन आई रियलाइज नो बिकॉज मेरा फीलिंग होता है दीज आर माय पीपल एंड आई हैव टू बी देयर फॉर देम. सो आई एम जस्ट सेइंग कि अच्छा भी है बुरा भी है बट that's me, I would say.
Yeah, you were deeply hurt by Geeta Kapur's comments and you tweeted also about it. Did you get any apology from her personally, or did she try to speak to you or maybe clear things out?
नहीं वो नहीं, nothing happened like that. I mean, I don't expect anything from her because we don't know each other. She had just said because any guests who have come in the house, no, nobody ever. They might have said, okay, your game is not good, Umar. You got to buck up or this and that. You're not playing good. I mean, it's okay. And only I would say Salman sir as a host, he can bash me left and right. That's his job. He will always do for my better. I mean, I can listen to abuses also from him because I have grown up seeing him. But anyone else is talking about that is not justifiable. Anyone else. So any other guest who has come have always been very humble, has always been very nice to all the contestants because we're in such a house with so much of pressure. Nobody attacks personally. What Geeta ma'am did was without knowing about me. Without I don't know if she watches Bigg Boss as well, and how she was briefed. I don't know, but she directly went on my profession, how that was inherent in my nature. I mean, because she hasn't seen my funny side. I've always been dancing in the house. I've always been cracking jokes, and I've made so many good friends in the house. She never saw that loving side of me, that friendly side of me, the side that I'm there for my people always. She never saw that. She just saw how I was in the task, and and said targeted my profession and as a doctor that she would never see me as a doctor or a surgeon. So that was really below the belt, and that really hurt me. That's why I reacted.
Yeah, Asim also started his career a long time ago, and of course, he got fame and success with Bigg Boss. And you guys are outsiders, and you guys don't even belong to Mumbai, right? So, how did you both deal with the low days? Like, and like, of course, you are a big brother, and obviously, I'm sure that he must be looking up to you for support when he might not be doing well, or he might not have been able to crack an audition or something of that sort. What were your low points living in Mumbai, away from home?
The low points in Mumbai, you're always alone, and I've not made much friends in Mumbai because my profession, I was a surgeon, so only in the hospital. I'm not much, I won't say I'm very social and make a lot of friends. So hardly I've had made friends in Mumbai. So staying alone without family, so that is very difficult. I would say more than me, Asim has struggled in Mumbai because he's been here more than 10 years. It's been just 3 years for me. But obviously that loneliness and, you always motivate yourself because you have the same routine. You work, you go to gym, you stay in shape because obviously work will come or so you can crack an audition if you look good or you're in shape, so that pressure is always there and you need to keep you need to motivate yourself every day. Then only I think in a city like Mumbai you can be successful. It's like mentally you have to be strong and you need to be like what you want to do and what you want to achieve and how far you can go to achieve that.
Because you guys come from a very beautiful state of our country, and did you get any culture shock after coming to Mumbai? Because you know, Kashmir is like a pretty sensitive area, and things like are even because tourism is not booming right now over there, so people have made some perceptions that, oh,
Uh,
Kashmir might be like this, or we think, अरे हमने news में तो ये सुना है, ये होता है. Did you ever suffer any bias or because of that, because where you come from?
No, I would say Bombay is a city, is a multi-diverse. It has so much of diversity here in Mumbai. I mean, every ethnicity, every religion, everyone is here in Mumbai, and they just the city welcomes you like no other city. I would say. I mean, when I came, people appreciate you for what you are. Never have ever faced like any people have any racially abused me or on religion on color. Never. I mean, I would say Bombay is I think is the only city in Mumbai in India. I would say where you can just walk freely in 3 in the morning. So it's so safe for everyone, for girls, whether it be boys. So I've never faced like I'm from Jammu and Kashmir, so I've faced some difficulty in Mumbai. No, I would say people are lovely here. I mean, all the people, the love I've received. See, you've seen that in 3 years, people know me so much and they've connected, and the love I receive when I go outside. So if you have anything against, if they're against the color or religion, I would never get that because people are not like that.
Yeah. So, what are your upcoming projects and what kind of work are you being offered right now?
So I was so SR offered a daily soap or some music videos are coming in, and so work wise the queries are coming in, and I feel really happy and blessed to have received all this thing, and very soon people are going to see me on the screen.
All the best. All the best for your
Thank you.
future endeavors.
Thank
Thank you so much
you
for
so much.
talking to us.